Hello everyone and welcome to the Beauty Popcorn. And today we're gonna talk about a very special movie, The Fly. Watch this video until the end and you will see 9 interesting facts about the movie The Fly.
Gotten pretty good at it, haven't I? Yeah, it's almost second nature. Stop biting my nails. What's this? Maybe not such a bad disease after all. No.
I can't take it. It's too much.
What's it gonna take?
Cronenberg's The Fly is one of the vivid memories of my youth, along with The Nightmare on Elm Street and The Evil Dead. As for me, everything is perfect in this movie. The Fly is not just a horror film. It is also interesting because the director suggested, and I would say very visually convincing, what the transformation of a person into a well-known insect would look like. At the same time, the film, as like all the pictures of those years, was shot without a use of computer graphics, which makes it alive and real. Of course, do not forget about the charisma of Jeff Goldblum, who played the main character in the movie The Fly in 1986, and I think someone else in this role would look much worse. Of course, for Cronenberg, this is an absolutely simple, clear film. The importance in its placed on the originality of the transformation of the inventor Bradley Set into a fly. Set invented a teleportation device. After getting drunk on champagne, after a successful experiment on transporting a baboon, Seth became very nervous because his new girlfriend, journalist Veronica, suddenly ran away from their laboratory. Scientists deal with the jealousy and stress in a very original way. So for fun and for the sake of a science, Seth decided to put an experiment on himself. He did not notice that a fly flew into the teleport. As a result, his body was cropped with the cells of a fly and very slowly began to fall apart, instead turning into the body of a very large insect. Along with the physical transformation, his soul also began to transform, turning into a cold and cruel undermind of an insect. The mechanism of transformation was revealed so convincingly that the makeup artist of the picture, Chris Wales, received an Oscar. Later he independently shot Fly number 2, which became an excellent evidence that every professional should do his own thing. The Fly occupies one of the places in my collection of reviews as an example of the highest disgust. Ears fall to the floor. Thieves fall on the computer keyboard. When he presses the nail on the point finger, a trickle of the yellow-gray pus hits the mirror in the bathroom. Jeff Goldblum's game is very good. You watch the gesture of habits of the hero, in which gradually you notice less and less human remains, which is very interesting to watch. It is no coincidence that the scientists took the name of the Egyptian god Set, the patron saint of the desert, and the foreigners, in which positive qualities fought with a dark evil beginning, but all the time lost. In general, there is something tragic in the image of Bradley, a brilliant scientist enthusiast, like all geniuses who were a little bit not of this world. In fact, is a foreigner who becomes a victim of his own scientific research, and then following only instincts, that is turning 100 degrees away from intellectual and spiritual qualities, the highest achievements of the human mind. He falls out of the human society in the same way. By the way, I have 9 interesting facts about the film. There is an episode in the film when scientist Seth Brudel brings home journalist Veronica Quaive. To impress the girl, the scientist plays the piano. In real life, director Cronenberg's father was a journalist and his mother played the piano. And I think this is not a coincidence. Number 2. At the moment when Seth's ear fell off, the emotions of actress Gina Davis were completely sincere because she did not expect it. And even given the fact that she and Jeff Goldblum were dating at that time, such a reaction is understandable. Okay, number 3. Initially, David Cronenberg wanted to see Linda Hamilton in the role of Veronica. The director liked how Linda showed herself in the movie Terminator. However, the actress refused. She didn't like some scenes in the script, especially the one where the main character gives birth to a fly. Number 4. Design of a telepods, the teleportation devices. It was inspired by the shape of the engine cylinder of the David Cronenberg's old motorcycle, Ducati 450 Desmo. Number 5. Jeff Goldblum in turn wanted his girlfriend Gina Davis to star in the female lead, and that idea that the real couple would be filmed was not really approved by David Cronenberg. However, after auditioning for the role of Veronica, other competitors, Cronenberg admitted that Gina Davis is the best for this role. Number 6. It took Jeff Goldblum almost 5 hours to apply makeup in the final stages of turning into an insect. Number 7. To animate a baboon that becomes a victim of an experiment that turned inside out, 3 people sitting under the floor were required. 2 controlled movements of the puppet, and the 3rd pumped artificial blood. Sometimes the film crew left for the lunch, forgetting about underground animators, and went to eat without them. Number 8. The unsightly looking liquid spewed by the main character in the last stages of the transformation to the fly actually consisted of the mixture of honey, eggs, and ordinary milk. Number 9. In this film, as well as in the original 1958 tape, the main character says at the end of the phrase, "Help me." The difference is that during the filming of the original picture, actors Vincent Price and Herbert Marshall could not shoot the scene from the first take because they were funny. In David Cronenberg's remake of 1986, this moment is absolutely not comedic and does not cause a desire to laugh. In fact, the movie The Fly is not as simple as it seems. In addition to the visual components, he raises questions about consequences of a genetic fusion of the person with the creature, completely alien to human physiology. A real fly. What could such combination entail? How will the character and the perception of the person gradually turning into a disgusting creature change? It is these questions that the brilliant film The Fly by David Cronenberg is trying to give us the answer. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and see you in the next episode.